Good morning. It is day 2, December 2nd. I'm wearing my Mental Health Matters t-shirt today to my training, which I think is appropriate. Let's get the day started. It's gonna be a good day. Another 8 hours. Gonna start with some coffee, maybe do a fun Christmas craft later, and yeah, we'll see if anything fun happens. And I'm back. And training's all done for the day. I'm back at the Airbnb. And I had said earlier that I had got a festive Christmas activity to do to try to get in the spirit. I actually didn't used to make gingerbread houses a lot as a kid. I may have only done this one other time in my life that I can remember, but it's an adventure, so we're gonna try it. I also wrote some things down for the day that I wanted to make sure I talked about and shared as part of documenting my December. So, some funny observations. So today on the way to the training, I think it was this morning, I was driving in and I'm driving through all these really nice residential streets with these big, beautiful brick homes, and it was picturesque. It was like in a movie. You know, there's still some leaves on the ground, but then there's also piles of snow that have been shoveled over, and there's people walking their dogs. And something I noticed is that these dogs are so well behaved. They are all on leash, doing great. One was like laying in the grass as this guy talked to his neighbor, just looking so regal and precious. And it made me giggle because I have a 1.5-year-old puppy named Xena who is not well behaved all of the time, especially on leash or outside or when she's around other people. She pulls, she wants to jump on people, she wants to meet everybody and talk to everybody, and she gets overly excited. And immediately after I had that thought of like, oh, Xena needs training, I saw this really well-behaved dog go batshit crazy over a squirrel running up the tree. And the squirrel was huge. I don't know what they're feeding squirrels in Ohio, but it was literally as big. It was fat. It was like as big as this box. And this beautiful regal dog went really nuts over the squirrel, no pun intended. And it made me laugh because I was like, well, there you go. Because at the end of the day, a dog is a dog, right? They still have their basic instincts, just like us humans. So that made me giggle. Another thing that happened was when I was in line at Target for this, if there's one guarantee in life about me, it's that I will always pick the wrong grocery line. Absolutely every single time. Anytime there's options on what line to get in at the grocery store, even if I carefully, especially when I carefully think and try to choose a line that I think is gonna go quickly, I end up in the line where I have to wait the longest. It never fails. Literally never fails. So that made me laugh too, because that happened yesterday. And I was patient about it. It was fine, but it's just funny how often that happens to me. So I did get some coffee this morning. I had a bagel and coffee at the training that they provided. And then for lunch, I went back to that market. So I don't think I explained this in yesterday's video, that that market was called Van Haken, and you walk inside and there's all these different vendors and stands. And today they had a bunch of small businesses as vendors too that were selling food items, but then also like jewelry, trinkets, handmade soaps, things like that. So it was very festive in there, which is really nice. And I ended up getting a cupcake that was absolutely delicious. and I had some lunch there as well. So then I came back home after the training and put on some comfy clothes, including my Taylor Swift hoodie, represent as always and forever, Taylor Swift fan. And I thought I might do a gingerbread house because I thought it might be fun. So let's do it. This is the gingerbread house. I did snow and little trees at the front with a red doorknob. And I tried to make a little wreath. And on this side is just snow. And on that side is lights. And I think it looks like Snoopy's house. And I got some gumdrops on top. And then the back is where I cut open the tube of icing and gave up. And I tried to draw my stick figure Christmas tree that I usually draw on Christmas cards every year. But it didn't turn out that great, so we're gonna ignore the back of that. I would say this is the side I like the most, so there you go. Day 2, gingerbread house, check. Day 2 training, check. I would say it was a successful December 2nd. Oh, also lots of bites of icing from the tube. Check, triple check, quadruple check. And a glass of wine to end the night. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.